Oh, thanks for meeting me today. I'm sorry it was such short notice, but I think it's important that we have a catch up. And there's probably no easy way of saying this or doing this, but I think it's time that we break up. I just don't think that you've been giving me the time that you used to give me. I feel like I'm competing all the time for your attention, and I just don't know if I've got that energy to keep that up. And usually I'd say, look, it's probably me and not you, but I think it's actually clear that it is you and not me. So I'm really sorry, but I think it's probably best we go our own way. So thanks for the journey we had, and you can cover the cost of the coffee because I think I've given you enough money with Amazon ads as it is. So I'll see you later. Hello, I'm Romney, and I do apologise for my poor acting then, as I broke up with poor Amazon KDP. But putting all jokes aside, sometimes you do feel like just ending that partnership with Amazon because there are so many frustrating times that you go through. Should you pursue it? Should you just keep on going? Or are there alternatives that you can actually seek out to put your books onto? Now, what I'm going to do in this video is just quickly show you some of these alternatives. It all depends on the book type that you're publishing though. If you've got no content books, you probably are limited to other opportunities to publish. But if you do have, we'll call them mid-content books, like children's picture story books or even potentially colouring books, then you do have some alternatives. If you create ebooks or longer form books, then you've got plenty of alternatives to choose from. So let me go through a few different options that you can consider, and also we can look at the pros and cons of a few of these. I'll just speak about them and my experiences as we go through these alternatives. So let's get onto that right now. So one of the options you have to begin with is Ingram Spark. And if you haven't seen some of my videos about Ingram Spark, the earning potential can be huge. There are some pros and cons with Ingram Spark, but this is definitely one of those options that you should consider. Now, most countries are accepted. There are some countries that aren't though, so before you go ahead and purchase an ISBN, which you would need to publish on Ingram Spark, you can't just use your free Amazon ISBN. You would need to purchase a unique ISBN to publish books with Ingram Spark, but you need to check all that out first. So just go to the website, ingramspark.com, and you'll be able to go through the details here. You can upload your books for free with Ingram Spark. So the $49 fee is now waived, and Ingram Spark provides a huge range of distribution options that are available. So if we go to this here, and we're looking at the different online bookstores or global partners. So print book distribution partners, United States, there's retailers, libraries, schools, e-commerce companies. It even goes to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, independent bookstores, Walmart, Target. There are so many. You can also see United Kingdom and Europe. There's about another 15 there. And then Australia and New Zealand. They've also got options there as well. So one of the key factors, though, which I find frustrating, is that you are unable to determine where your book's being sold with Ingram. So there's no data to say that your books were selling through Barnes & Noble. Or if you sold some books in the United Kingdom, it was going through Books Express. There's actually no way to find that out. But such a good opportunity to get into publishing books on an alternative platform than Amazon KDP, and I've made over $100,000 using Ingram Spark now, so I definitely am an advocate for this platform. The next one is Draft to Digital. Draft to Digital is going to be suiting more of those people that have the medium content books or high content books. You can't and even also ebooks. So you want to be able to use Draft to Digital for this. They do actually have so not just ebooks, they do have a partnership where they do print books as well. So I'm going to jump into my account in a moment and I'll show you some of the sales I've been having and why the consistency of the sales is a reason why I have put quite a few books onto this platform as well. So let me just log into Draft2Digital right now. So what I've done is gone to reports, got 2023, but even if we just go to the full year report for royalty statement, so I just clicked on that and downloaded it. So if I go to the statement here, $111, not a huge amount, but it's better than having it not on there. If we go back here again, let's just go to 2021. Let's do royalty statement here. Click there. Let's wait for that to download. Okay, go there, double click that, and we'll find out what this one has. The $331. So it is worthwhile putting your books onto Draft2Digital, and that will definitely, once I get out of here, that will definitely give you some extra revenue if you've got the right kinds of books to put up there as well. And I've got my books on there, and you can also see the partners which Draft2Digital have. So they partner with audiobooks for Findaway Voices, Books to Read, Written Word. These are the partnerships they have to get some special deals. But you can see the digital storefront. So Amazon, Apple Books, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Script. There's all those ones there down the left-hand side. So you can see all of those different partners that they have digital storefronts through, which Draft2Digital will do that for you. So you can upload your book for free. They can provide you with a free ISBN if you're doing the ebooks, and they will distribute it for you. And then there's a royalty split. I can't recall exactly what the percentage royalty split is, but I think it might be around about 70% to the author and 30% to Draft2Digital. So Draft2Digital, definitely one to consider, along with Ingram Spark. So let's go to the next one, which is Lulu. So you can use Lulu for your printing and distribution. So you can set up that through like a drop shipping situation or Shopify. So you can go through here and you can find out the book creating options. To be honest, I actually haven't used Lulu myself. I looked into doing it, but I wanted to avoid the hassle of having the physical books myself to have to deal with. And I just felt it was going to be a little bit messy. And so therefore, to be transparent, I haven't used Lulu before. I prefer to use Ingram Spark to do it, but worthwhile looking out because they do spiral bound and cloth bound books. And if your book is better in that format, then it could be well worth looking at Lulu. The next one we're going to look at is Publish Drive. So Publish Drive has a global reach. They do have different pricing structure though. So if we look at the pricing structure here, you can have a monthly starter pack at $14.19. Standard. So basically you can have 6 books which are distributed by Publish Drive. You can do a $41.99 deal for 18 books. There's 35 distribution channels here. So if we look here, they will distribute it to libraries, stores, mobile apps, and much more. Let's see if we can find out where those stores are and see if they've got some more. So here we go. Very similar to Ingram, and that's strange here because you can go with Publish Drive, pay a monthly fee, but they send it to Ingram. So yeah, look, they do offer it through China Print, which could be a big opportunity for you if you're not in the Chinese market. And India, Ingram Spark has pushed into India as well. And I believe that they do go through Repro as well. If you look at all these ones here, Ingram Spark already send to pretty much all of these anyway, or Draft2Digital go to these ones. So I'm just not quite sure about the monthly payment and subscription option. Again, to be transparent, I haven't used Publish Drive. I looked at it, thought about it, but then I thought, well, it's already being distributed by Ingram Spark to these locations. Why would I pay money if I've got more than one book to be paying the pricing structure, which was set up here, which is $20 a month? It just didn't make sense to me, but again, worthwhile for you to look at. So there's some options for you to consider. We've got Ingram Spark, and if we look at those distribution options there. We've got Draft to Digital, which these are 270 books I've sold overall. Small amount of revenue at the moment for November, but that's okay. I'd rather get a little bit of money through, and they also do some printing options too. So we can see here the different amounts that I've been receiving, which is pretty good. I'm happy with the amount that I'm getting for the print side of things and not just the digital ebook side of things. So that's another revenue stream that I'm getting through them. And then you had Lulu, and you also had Publish Drive as other options. So your decision, what you want to do, but they are alternatives to Amazon KDP. For me, I put my books onto Ingram Spark and Draft to Digital anyway, even if I have them on Amazon, because I just want more customers to see them in more locations and therefore generate more book sales while I sleep. 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days per year. So yeah, there you have it. There's some different options for you to consider for publishing outside of Amazon KDP. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember, it is okay to break up with Amazon KDP. Now, I don't necessarily recommend it because Amazon does have such a broad scope of where they publish their books or where they're available to for customers to purchase their books. So I wouldn't just completely move away unless you're absolutely fed up. But remember, Amazon does have a great platform to market your books directly, whereas a platform like Ingram Spark, I've got my books on there, but I've never advertised because I actually don't know where they're selling. They might be on different platforms. They might be at Barnes & Noble. They might be on Target.com. They could be on Booktopia. They could be on a range of different platforms, online platforms, but there's no way I can specifically target marketing those books because I actually don't know where they're selling. So if anyone from Ingram Spark is watching this, improvement in your data to actually show me where my books are selling would actually be of great benefit, because then I can actually push some marketing towards where those books are selling the most. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, apologies for the acting at the very beginning, but I look forward to sharing with you some more videos and more content later on. Perhaps I may not do much more now until 2024, but if I do, I'll get onto that soon and create another video. So until then, goodbye.